what's going on, guys? It's Wang here, best Dota 2 gamer this planet has ever witnessed. And this is going to be a contest submission, alright? Now, honestly, Mr. QUA, you can just take your fucking contest submission and shove it up your fucking ass, okay? You had some fucking ideas for stats, but those ideas were fucking pieces of poop. No one gives a fuck about those fucking ideas, so I made a real stat page that the game needs. So, you'll be able to go to the player stats, okay? And each stat has a score, like an amount. It's kind of like a graph or whatever. And at the bottom, it calculates all that and it shows a player score from F to A, okay? And the stats are, how much they feed, how much they complain, how much they carry, how much they shit talk, how much they speak Spanish, how passive aggressive they are. So, like those kinds of people that, talking on the mic in a really passive aggressive, manner. Like, that was a great, or, just talking shit, alright, trying to fucking, be all arrogant and shit. And then there's triggered probability. And what that is, how much of a chance they have of, just deleting all their items and then running down the lane and feeding. So, for example, this is Juan Pablo, okay? He feeds a shitload, alright? He's always feeding. He sucks dick at the fucking game, alright? On complaining, he complains quite a bit, alright? Not the biggest complainer in the fucking world, but definitely could be labeled as a complainer. And he very rarely carries the game, alright? So, that's why this is low. And he shit talks quite a bit right here. So this bar is pretty high. And he pretty much just speaks Spanish. And every other word maybe is like English or something. But for the most part, he's just a Spanish-speaking piece of shit. And he's occasionally passive-aggressive. And the triggered probability is rather high. So his score is a D-. So that's why it's good that you could have stuff like this, because you could know who to watch out for, okay? What kind of game you're in for, or, you can look at their stats and be like, all right, I need to dodge this guy, because this guy is just a fucking piece of poop, falling straight out of his fucking butthole. So let's go to a regular player. This is Michael Johnson, okay? He feeds sometimes, everyone makes fucking mistakes, alright? He feeds, occasionally, alright? He complains quite a bit, alright? He could be classified as, a bit of a whiner, alright? But he carries a lot. He carries a lot of games. He puts the team on his back quite a bit, so his carrying bar is pretty high. He doesn't really shit talk that much, and he only speaks English. But he's really fucking passive-aggressive. Like, if you do something he doesn't like, he's just gonna be a passive-aggressive little bitch. And fucking, talk on the mic and shit. And be all fucking sarcastic like a little bitch. So, but he isn't triggered very easily. So he gets a player score of B. Alright? So, these are the stats that the game really needs, because it can really, help you understand what kind of players you're going to be playing with, alright? And if you don't want to play with those kinds of players, you can just fucking dodge. So, this is the real idea for stats, not that fucking happy-go-lucky gay-ass fucking stats that Charlie and QUA did, okay? Those are just fucking pieces of poop. These are the real fucking stats we need. Wang.